Yeah, bro, if you don't hit that subscribe button within the next 3 seconds, Jaystation's gonna haunt your nightmares. I don't know, I wouldn't risk that one. Yo, what's going on, everybody? And it seems that our YouTube prayers have been answered. The absolute nuisance that we call Jaystation has finally been eradicated off of this website. Now, I know not everyone's gonna remember who Jaystation is, so let me refresh your memory a little bit. Now, our old pal Jaystation has been known for doing some quite questionable shit. At this point, not even questionable, just downright scummy. One of these acts even consisted of him faking the death of his girlfriend. Essentially, to get my point across, the guy's a real piece of shit. But sadly, there's actually more to the things that Jaystation used to do. But now, continuing the list of fucked up things that Jaystation used to do, he was also known for these videos where he used to pretend to contact the dead. And it wasn't like he was doing this with any made up fake believe ghosts. He was sitting here pretending that they were actual celebrities who have died. Two main cases of this consisted of XXXTentacion and Mac Miller, two artists that were actually loved by the YouTube community, unlike Jaystation. Yeah, so essentially the entire community has a reason to hate Jaystation. But that doesn't answer why YouTube decided to terminate Jaystation. Jaystation's normal content would actually consist of 3 AM prank videos. You know, the basic formula of insert random character here, phone call at 3 AM and they came to my house, which sounds like a really simple and unentertaining formula, especially if you did it like almost every video, right? So what type of demographic would even be watching these videos? Well, let's be honest, probably kids. Because let's be honest, what other demographic of people would be able to stomach his content? Because Jaystation literally made a video where he drank a gay potion.
Relax, yo, chill out, fam. Relax, bro, don't touch me, dog. I know deep down you want.
Yeah, so that was something. In my opinion, content like this is probably the reason that he ended up getting terminated, let's be honest. Or maybe the fact that Jaystation's second channel was literally called 666. It seems like a pretty reasonable reason for him to be terminated to me. I don't know. Jaystation ended up responding to this entire situation on Twitter with this video.
I just want to say thank you to every one of my fans who supported me through everything that's ever happened. I really appreciate you so much. And to the haters, like, I really don't know what you're celebrating for, because the fact of how random this really was. I wasn't demonetized because I faked someone's death. You know, Mick Juggernuggets faked his dad's death live on YouTube, bro. Everybody thought it was real. The police had thousands of people call the police station.
Now this is where I'd like to interject. McJuggernuggets actually made videos that were not meant to be taken seriously. These videos were nothing but part of a story. He never said that his videos were real, but neither did he ever say that those videos were fake. The fact that people called the police about the situation had nothing to do with McJuggernuggets, mostly because his entirety of his videos, all of the videos on his channel, were just for a story, which he clarifies himself.
There's been YouTubers faking their death, that they died of cancer, they're good. It's not that. It's because my ex-girlfriend went to the police and made a false report that I assaulted her. It's then where YouTube demonetized my account. That's why. But they chose to leave my 666 channel monetized at the time where they demonetized my Jaystation.
So according to Jaystation, his original I'm Jaystation account ended up getting demonetized because his ex-girlfriend made a police report saying that he essentially assaulted her. Which, to be honest, considering the history of Jaystation, I wouldn't be too surprised. But let's see what else he has to say.
And they acknowledge that in the Tube Filter article if you look it up. So me making a whole year's worth of videos on my 666 channel, and just now all of a sudden they completely delete both of them, seems incredibly random. Just doesn't make sense at all. I wasn't circumventing their demonetization. They even said, no, we left his second channel monetized.
So I'm going to be using a point that Rithril used in his video on the subject. YouTube is a platform that basically changes its policies almost every day. So something that you did a couple of months ago that only warranted demonetization might be a huge, just a termination. And if you get terminated on YouTube, you cannot make another account ever. The only feasible way that you could come back to YouTube after getting terminated is if you hired a company to actually own the channel instead of you, and you're actually going to be known as just a host for the channel, aka pulling a Keemstar.
They knew I had this channel. I was talking to YouTube chat about problems on the channel. It was all good, just randomly now. I completely even changed all my content. I don't even make what people enjoyed me making before. I completely made stuff that's new. It's crazy. But good news is, guys, I guess they just don't want to see my face. So I'm gonna have a channel on YouTube. It's gonna be big, but I can't tell anybody, and it's not gonna have my face. I love you guys. I'll remember you always. Peace.
So that ended up being Jaystation's mediocre response. As I mentioned earlier with the McJuggernuggets comment, he obviously didn't know what he was talking about and was basically just saying whatever. But he also did tweet some other stuff about the situation. He just kind of made the one complaint that every single person makes when they get terminated, which is the classic complaint about how many predators are left on the app but they get terminated, which would almost be a plausible complaint if everyone didn't use it. Jaystation, your content isn't deemed any better just because there's worse people on the platform than you. Some of your content straight up disrespected and abused dead people. That behavior is not excused because there are worse people on the platform. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, whatever you want to do. I don't really care. Peace.